Welcome to the fourth session in our series called Relate Well. We've been talking for a while now about principles for relating well. I don't know if you know, but if you look back at our previous sessions, the first session was about our inner motives. What drives us? What are we living for? Because sometimes what prevents us from living and relating well to other people is our own selfish needs. I just want what I want. So obviously, all these other people aren't going to relate well to me. They don't want to do what I want. The second session we had looked at our inner views of people. How do we look at other people? What do we really think and feel about others? The third, which was our last session, was working on humility and gentleness. We discussed that so many conflicts and so many relational issues could just be resolved if we took some time to just be humble and to treat each other with gentleness. We looked at the example of Christ for that even. But here's the thing. We all know that it's easier to relate well to complete strangers or people that we don't meet very often. The real challenge, and indeed the topic for today, is whether we are able to walk in love in our homes, in our workplace, in the places of our lives that are the closest to us. Can I read to you from Ephesians 5, where it begins with these powerful words. Therefore, be imitators of God as beloved children. Walk in love because Christ loved us and He gave Himself up for us, a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. It begins with those words, and then chapter 5 finishes off. It takes us very quickly into, wives. Here's how you relate with your husbands. Husbands, here's how you relate with your wives. Children, how's it going with your mom and dad? Mom and dad, how are you treating your children? Bosses, how are you handling your staff? And staff, how are you relating to your boss? I'm hoping that today in your home group, you'll take time to discuss the things that are in chapter 5, but in particular how it relates to your personal, your home, and work life. I think a good summary is, if you want, a good summary is submitting to one another out of reverence for Christ. That is a good philosophy. It's a biblical philosophy, and it is one that, if done in your home and in your workplace, will be the key to relating well.